Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern...
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. It's a quick one, and it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Haaland. De Bruyne! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
De Bruyne nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. That's a decent clearance. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a ball is in here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's a nice ball. Pavard cuts it out. De Jong. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, can he get onto this? Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a very decent... Decent hit! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Jong. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Haaland wins the duel this time, and that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. De Bruyne.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. De Jong. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. good read, needed to be. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Floated up and over. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mosquera gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne does have an assist to his name. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a throw-in. Mosquera. Pavard gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne powering forward here. And here's Haaland. He might be in here. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Punched away. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He could be in here. Valverde. Oh, great ball. Big chance. He's got a goal. And they get themselves in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
De Jong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. And that was very necessary. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, what a mistake! Nice interception, well timed.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vinicius, chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 17,
Mosquera is the guilty party
number
there.
18, Frenkie de Jong. Number 15, Federico Valverde. Number 2,
It's just
Van
beyond
Dijk.
his reach.
Coming on the field.
And now they can clear their
Number
lines.
5, Erling
Camavinga.
Haaland. Number 7, Eucharist.
Rice
Number
pitches it off
11,
him.
Lautaro Martinez.
Chouameni.
Number 23.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number 9.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Number 4.
And the ball's a good one here.
Saliba. Substitution in progress.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedri. Gently done. Olise. Son Heung-min. He's looking for the runner here. Martinez. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's having a good look here. Martinez! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That was beautiful. Something close to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Good ball over the top.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Jong. De Bruyne. He's looking for the runner here. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's a key interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Haaland. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Very nicely done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. And that's not going to reach. He can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Oh, super! Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Haaland, and back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. De Jong. Good purposeful running this. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a shade optimistic. Haaland might just make this. And here's Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, just skips, hits one! That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kimmich.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. And here's De Bruyne. De Jong. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Caught offside that time. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. That's it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Chouameni, Kimmich, well-timed, excellent interception. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
Chance with a header! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Shot could be on. Valverde, great hit! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's headed upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries a shot!
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 21, Vinicius
And now
Junior.
a sudden chance to counter.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 18, Frenkie de Jong.
And Dijk gets across to
Number
intercept
15,
that.
Federico
Camavinga.
Valverde.
Camavinga
Coming on the field,
is fouled.
Number 11, Lautaro Martinez. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 5,
And they're quick to get it back.
Number 23,
The referee's
Pedri.
awarded a free kick.
Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
And Dijk is there to clear. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior. 75 minutes played. And Mohamed Salah. Now it's Camavinga.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Mosquera gets it away. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard gets over and intercepts.
There will
And
be
it's
3
Salah.
minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. Chance here to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
90 minutes
is
gone and
number
nothing
3,
between them still.
Rudiger. Substitution in progress.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Out for a throw. Chouameni. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pedri. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe. Martinez. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
Liverpool are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Liverpool go into the lead. There's real chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Half-time, extra time.
I'd like to draw your attention to
Liverpool
the screen
come
right
roaring
now
back
for
in quite
information
some
on our
style.
shuttle bus
We've got a
service.
very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Nice sequence of passes, this. Pedri gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Cristiano. He's had a shot! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Look, that was a technical...
In with a header! Haaland finds himself offside. No, no way through. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been... Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Plays a delicate ball. It's out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Pedri.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be...
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
It is now time for our special lottery.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Haaland is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So the ball is placed on the spot. And stepping up, the skipper. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Hernandez is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Mohamed Salah is second man up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Martinez is third in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Vinicius Junior is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Mbappe is fourth up. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Mendes is the fourth man to step forward for them. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it, and he did.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
The margin of error is 0. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it in the end.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to avenge it their way.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Hernandez gets it clear. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he was alert to it. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Defending of the desperate variety. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mosquera can get it clear. Liverpool have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. Oh, he's in! Can he finish? He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. And that was very necessary. Opts to play it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. De Jong. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's had it taken off him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong providing an outlet on that flank. Hits one! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Haaland. That is a great pick out. Decent hit! Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Valverde. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's De Bruyne. Half-time getting close now. De Bruyne pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. De Bruyne. Camavinga. And he's being shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mohamed Salah. De Jong. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Liverpool head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are back underway. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. De Bruyne. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. That's a good run down the left. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. And Mendes. Mbappe. And it's Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Haaland. Mbappe. Who played through for the wide man. And he was quick to react. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Camavinga. Danger averted for now. Haaland gets flagged offside. De Jong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gets his pass away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's De Bruyne. Ruben Dias going full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Searching ball that into space. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's found a way through. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's De Bruyne. Haaland, and he's cut it out. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland is onto this. Interesting ball. De Bruyne. Can he put it away? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
So, time for changes
Number
on
21,
both sides, actually.
Vinicius Junior.
So we have a breakthrough.
Number 18,
Now, how will things develop from here?
Number 15,
Oh, what has happened here?
Federico Valverde. Number 16,
No messing about, just bludgeoned
Rodri.
away.
Coming on the field, number 11, Lautaro Martinez. Number
Traoré.
5, Erling Haaland.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat counter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
They will make fine souvenirs.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich. Oh, what a... There's the hit! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mosquera. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's surging through. Salah. Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. He's looking for the runner here. Look at the space here. Turns and goes back. De Bruyne. Can he finish?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gently done. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's De Bruyne. He can run onto that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne. Valverde. Now it's De Bruyne. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Kimmich.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's gone forward. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Haaland is herring after that one. De Bruyne. De Jong. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Jong. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. Valverde. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
De Bruyne. Liverpool still this single goal behind. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mosquera is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Salah. Looking for options for movement. And he's onside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Jong. Tchouaméni. De Bruyne. De Bruyne has it in a wide position.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 17.
Sergio, what are you
De Bruyne.
thinking?
Look, they may be
Number
one down,
18.
but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Federico Valverde.
Mbappe has a goal! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on the field
Olise.
is number 4, Williams Saliba.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he latch on to this? And it's Salah. Into the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pavard.
This is the time you need that pace.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Martinez gets good distance on it. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Aims beyond the defence. No, he's just misjudged that one. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe, he's got away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. That's headed upfield. Back into the middle. Shot could be on. Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Substitutions taking place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nuno Mendes. Some really good ball movement. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's quick to get it clear again. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. There's no flag. Can he put it away? And that is a little undercooked. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. Mbappe. Martinez. Pedri. Cleared without hesitation. Olise. Olise. And that's been intercepted. Half-time, extra time.
Please be made aware that
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution in progress.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Vinicius Junior, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pavard, Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland. Konate with the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rudiger cuts it out. Olise. Martinez. Martinez was alert to the possibilities, but still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation
Okay,
today,
get set.
please watch the
We
screen
have
for train
penalties.
departure times from all local major stations.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Mohamed Salah is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Liverpool are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Olise will take their second.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Liverpool looking to draw level. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Martinez is third in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Vinicius Junior comes up, their 4th taker. Three each. Mbappe is the 5th volunteer.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. And he puts it away.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Chouameni is next on this now extended list. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Donnarumma must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Donnarumma obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it. It is done.